Alex, did I not set my alarm? Ramadan Mubarak. I'm really thirsty. Cheers, Ramadan Mubarak. It's kids' parties today. It's the worst day. Ramadan Mubarak. Am I an idiot?
Ramadan Mubarak. It's Ramadan rules time.
And what's the Ramadan rules?
You can't eat in the morning.
And you can't?
Sob.
Can't sob about it. That's fair. Ramadan Mubarak. I've gone to one kids' party. Look at that. Where's the Lego cat? Hey. Welcome to the world, Bogdan. His name's Bogdan. That's the household we are. I've got one party, but remember when I got my beard straightened the other week? Literally a week ago. I left my coat. I'm going to see if they're open so I can get my coat back. Because I'm off to London. I'm off to London soon. What have you recognised me in work? And we're like, oh my gosh, he's as idiotic as he is beautiful in real life. Over like Skype. Anyway, so I'm off to London, Ramadan Mubarak, and I would like my coat. Let's go. I feel so dead on the inside. I was shut. No, my coat. My coat. And it was like loads of like roadworks. Very rude, Ramadan Mubarak. I don't know what to do. I'm tempted to do a video. I'm tempted to sleep. I couldn't. Played some Fallout. We're passing the time. We joke and we jest, but do you know what? It's actually been okay. Because sometimes, you know, look, if you're a parent, you're going to know what I mean. Sometimes your kids stay up and everything goes to pot. And that's basically what happened last night. Kids were up, forgot to set the alarm. Hey ho, it happens. It's part of life. It's part of being a parent. Can I be honest? I should probably watch my old videos on Ramadan. My acid reflux this year has been a lot worse, and I'm not entirely sure why. I'm a little dairy intolerant boy. It really hurts my gut. I still eat it because I don't care. I've not really been eating a lot of like cheese or anything like that, but by gosh, my acid reflux. That's the worst thing this year. I suppose you could say Ramadan's been quite boring in terms of like, it hasn't really been like an uphill struggle. It's been fine. I don't want to over-egg it. I'll be honest. I don't want to over-egg it. I'd love an omelette right now. Like, I'm not going to tell you like, oh guys, I can't believe 4K cinema, I'm struggling. Like, that ain't me. That ain't me. You get what you get. You get what you get. And I'm gonna get this Pip-Boy. Woo! I will say, I've been putting a lot into intelligence. It's a coping mechanism. I don't know. This was a waste. This was a waste. Don't know what I'm doing. I keep being like, oh yeah, I'll get chemist and robotics. And I'm like, maybe I should just be focusing on like anything else but that. I mean, I also like just wandered off and I just ignored the first mission, so maybe I do this with games. I overcomplicate them. I'm like, do you know what, maybe I need to go to the other side of the map and then get killed all the time, and I'm like, wow, this is really difficult. Like, what's a Tato? But now I know what a Tato is, because now I'm going back. It's a great game. I don't know if it's going to be as good as Fallout New Vegas. Fallout New Vegas was incredible. I've not played 76. But maybe I will one day. Walk in the park, really. It was actually easier. That's absolutely got God on your side. I took my earbud out. Had to speak to the guy at the reception, didn't I? And I was like, oh, sorry, I can't listen to you. I'm listening to Carly Rae Jepsen. We're here. We're in London. With my coat. Very proud. Let's check out the view. Welcome to London, Mia Donna. More like Mia Donna Kebab. Ramadan Mubarak. What a wonderful, beautiful landscape this is. This is truly a brutalist's dream. Look at that. Squares everywhere. But the biggest square, as we know, is you. Ramadan Mubarak. I can't believe this. Look how much Wi-Fi you get in this hotel. That's breakfast. Darn it. Wi-Fi in this hotel you get in 30-minute chunks. 30 minutes for 24 hours. When do we have to pay for Wi-Fi? When do we have to pay for Wi-Fi? London, what is this? Carnage. That's unfair. This is like the capital city. Why am I paying for Wi-Fi? What a day. Right, let's go in. All right, there we go. So, where have I been? I actually met up with one of you. Yes, one of you. You know exactly who you are. You invited me to break fast and also take me out for iftar, to which I went to a Pakistani restaurant, of which I've never really had Pakistani food. We'll get on to that. So where did we go? We went to... Where did we go? I'm really bad with geography. Whitechapel? I think we went to Whitechapel. I want to say Whitechapel because there was a lot of like Jack the Ripper. Like there was a Jack the Chipper. It was a chip shop based on Jack the Ripper. How fun is that? But we also saw this pub, which was the infamous pub in which the Cray twins shot someone. There was an audio tour, would you believe? But opposite that pub was this beautiful and wonderful mosque. I'm going to be honest, they don't build mosques like this in Wales. This was the biggest mosque I have ever been to. Some of you might laugh and go, this is tiddly. This was huge. This was huge. When we broke fast, we had this delicious rice thing with, I don't know what it was. We then went into the main prayer area and it was rammed. It was so big. It was huge. It's massive. I know there's bigger mosques. Apparently the one on Regent Street, the brother was telling me about, is massive. So next time I come to London, we might go there. It probably won't be during Ramadan. But nevertheless, it's always good to go to a mosque to pray. It was wonderful. It was beautiful. The guy who was doing the recitation, Subhanallah. It was amazing. It was incredible. It was very moving, actually. His recitation was beautiful. So this mosque gets a thumbs up. It didn't need a thumbs up from me, but I'm going to give her a thumbs up anyway. It was wonderful. And then we went to this Pakistani restaurant called KDBooks, which we had. I'm not entirely sure because I didn't order. I just went, you choose. I'll eat wherever. Look at me. I mean, the brother did say that my boobs are actually Welsh muscle, so I'll take one for the team there. Absolutely. Like, look, does it look like I'm fussy with food? Absolutely not. But there, like, over the course of, we must have been there over 2 hours, easily. Oh, also, I finally had ras malai. Remember when people said, like, you gotta have ras malai? I had it. It was as good as people had told me. But I also learned about barn. I can't say a pan. It's this thing. Apparently I should try this. It's... I don't know. It makes your teeth red and you spit it out. And everyone was like, you gotta go for it. I mean, I suppose. But in addition to that, we spent 2 hours talking about the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. We spoke about the Quran, about our journeys towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We spoke about the Judaic tradition, the Christian tradition, what makes the Quran special, and how to, pass the differences in a way that is respectful and without diminishing the power of the scriptures of the entire Abrahamic faith. It was a beautiful conversation, I must say. It was one of many tangents, many segues, literary references. Of course, we spoke about Paradise Lost and also Dante's Inferno. We spoke about getting into the meat and bones of the shorter surahs, of which I've had some reflections on, which I would like to make a lot more videos on. I've had a wonderful evening, but that but made it sound like something horrid had happened. Oh yeah, I'm just getting like my my morning meals ready. It's mostly drinks. This is actually food. Don't you dare tell me this is not. You can't see it. This is actually food. It looks like a drink, but it's not. But the brother did get me some ajwa dates. He was very generous. I don't know how many times I said thank you, but I probably didn't say it enough. I feel as though I said thank you enough to make JD Vance upset that I didn't say thank you. That's how much thank yous I don't think I gave. I'm very appreciative of this, and I cannot wait. I think in work I'm going to share some of them with the colleagues. You know, during Ramadan, a lot more people have been inquisitive. They've been curious and wanting to learn more about what it means to fast, what fasted looks like, and also the purpose of fast. And even though I can't eat during the day, and I'm not expecting other people to fast, I think it would be nice to share ajwas with people. I think that would be a very nice thing to do. But in addition, I also, because yesterday, I'll talk about, look, I'm in this really bad hotel. It doesn't even have a fridge. So when I got in last night, I realised, wait, I haven't got a fridge, I've only got a kettle, I don't know what to do. So I did grab some water, but tonight I've upgraded to Fiji. Everyone talks about Fiji water. It's the best. Actually, you know, let's do a taste test here. Let's do a taste test here. What have we got? This is like 50p water. It's fine, it tastes of water. Never had Fiji. This was expensive. I think it was like £3. So it's like 6 times more expensive. It doesn't taste 6 times more like water. Actually, thinking of water, one of the other brothers that I know went to do Umrah, and he's got me a bottle of Zamzam water, like specifically for me. Like I didn't ask, I didn't expect anything. I'm really looking forward. As you all know, I do love Zamzam cola, as which you know I also call it Pipi Zamzam because the Arabic looks like Pipi. So I'm very interested with that. I'll save that. But let's see what Fiji water's like. It's moments like this I realise that I'm working class. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. But anyway, what you're going to get is this story. So, similar to last night, I don't really have anything. I don't have anything to cook. There's nothing really open around me that's open at like 4 a.m. So, I bought a Bombay Bad Boy. I can show you proof, this is a new one. I bought a Bombay Bad Boy. As you can see, I've eaten it. But I realised there's no spoons and there's no forks here. So, envision me very sleepy, the bed's not comfy. I don't rate this hotel. But you know what? It's fine. It'll do the trick. I can sleep. Here, at 4 a.m, just like slowly drinking a Bombay Bad Boy. And I'm going to do the exact same in the morning, but I might not because I also got taken. Well, I don't even know what time it is, like nearly midnight. Let's have a look. It is, yeah, nearly midnight. At like 10:30, we went to a chai place. I've never really had chai. I've had like a chai latte. They're okay, but people were like, try this chai place. Talked to some other brothers who were outside and I met them. I was like, what do I get? They went, masala chai. So I had a chai. It's too sweet. I'm gonna be honest, okay? Southeast Asians, your food's either way too hot or way too sweet. In fact, you know jalebi? Jalebi. I love this, but everything about it is wrong. It's crunchy, it's moist, it's syrupy, it's sticky. It's too much of everything. I kinda love it. But yeah, your food's either way too hot or it's way too sweet. Like actually, I shouldn't be critical. Ras malai. It was so good. It was so good. It was like condensed milk on a cloud. It was wonderful. Anyway, where do we go for? Where was I going with this? Pot noodles. It's late. Chai. That's what it was. I haven't had any caffeine during Ramadan, so I'm imagining I'm just going to be awake. I'm just going to be awake for this. So I'm going to have another pot noodle. But I also bought a second pot noodle because one of my colleagues at work has never had a Bombay Bad Boy. Only chicken and mushroom. But everyone knows, pot noodles, Bombay Bad Boy is the best flavour. I won't be taking any questions. I won't be taking any complaints. Only compliments. Bombay Bad Boy is the best flavour. I remember having these when I was like 8. And because they were like hot and spicy, I was like, I'm a real man. And in fact, the only thing I did learn is that I have real man boobs. Welsh muscle. Do you know what? I'm going to trademark that. I'm going to trademark that with a really wide logo to fit all of my breasts. But yes, I've had a wonderful time. Ramadan, what can I say? It's a blessing. I love Ramadan. I cannot tell you. Again, I remember when I wasn't Muslim, I used to think like it sounded nuts where people would be like, oh, Ramadan's the best. But the brother actually said this. There is something like metaphysical about it. There's something like in the air. There's something about it. Like, I couldn't imagine doing this not in Ramadan. Like, not eating, not drinking, trying to go all day. That seems too hard. During Ramadan, it seems like second nature. Like, everyone's just... It's wonderful. Fiji water, however, is not wonderful. Do people really rave about this? I'm lost. As always, peace and love to the family. I'll see you in the next one. I don't know when that's going to be. Call her a week. Bye.